Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
When Brigadier Stephen Cartwright watched his son pass out from Sandhurst recently, the tearful occasion marked 222 years of military service for his family, which stretches back to the Battle of Waterloo and beyond. Members of the Cartwright-Stuart family have also served on the battlefields of Crimea, in the Great War, at Dunkirk in the Second World War and, more recently, when Brigadier Cartwright commanded the Black Watch in Afghanistan. Second Lieutenant Alexander James Stuart Cartwright, 24, graduated from the British Army's Officer Training School earlier this year. Father of four, Brigadier Cartwright told the Sun that he cried when watching his son in the ceremony. Wilt Alexander said he was hoping to do my forefathers proud. The family's military history began in 1799, when Scotsman Donald Stewart joined the 72 Regiment of Foot, also known as the Duke of Albany's own Highlanders. Donald, who the family do not have an image or painting of, went on to serve at Waterloo, where French forces led by Napoleon Bonaparte were defeated in 1815. Donald's son, who was given the same name, served in the Ocho Battalion of the Gordon Highlanders and fought against Russian Emperor Nicholas's forces in the Crimean War from 1853 to 1856. The third member of the family to serve for Britain was Alexander's great-grandfather Peter Baxter Stuart, who joined the Dos Gordon Highlanders in 1891. Alto retired in 1912, rejoined following the outbreak of the First World War, where he was killed aged 42 in the Battle of Loos in 1915. The skirmish is remembered for being the first time that Britain used poison gas on the battlefield. The British went on to suffer more than 50,000 casualties at Loos, nearly double the number of German losses. Alexander's great-grandfather, Major Francis Ernest Hadraft Cartwright, also served in the Great War. He went on to serve in the Second World War and was sent to northern France as part of the British Expeditionary Force shortly before Allied troops were hemmed in by German forces and had to be evacuated from Dunkirk. Major Cartwright retired in 1951 after also serving on the Western Front in Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery's Northwest Europe campaign of 1944-45, which led to Nazi Germany's surrender. Captain Peter Cartwright, Alexander's great-uncle, died in a training accident while serving with the British Army's Elite SAS unit in Malaya in 1953. The next generation of soldiers is Lieutenant Colonel Ian Gordon Stuart Cartwright, 84, who now lives in Lincolnshire. He was commissioned into the Royal Highland Fusiliers and served from 1958 to 1990 in various conflicts, including in what became known as the Aden Emergency in Yemen. His brother, Lieutenant Frank Cartwright, was commissioned into the same regiment in 1945 and was seconded to the Gurkha Regiment until 1948. Alex's father, Brigadier Cartwright, served in Bosnia and Kosovo before commanding the Black Watch in Helmand Province. His brother, Brigadier Paul Adrian Stuart Cartwright, held the same position with the Royal Highland Fusiliers during the First Gulf War. Alexander's father, who was awarded an OBE for his service in Afghanistan, is now leading a military and diplomatic team in Palestine. The young officer, who had his Sandhurst ceremony in August, added, "Anyone of us joined the army to be wealthy. But the wife looked after us extremely well. It's in our blood. I've genuinely loved every minute of it." Comillas sencillas.